Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Iyageatigige drops, by again today, okay? As we are hearing, there is silent revolt, how palace insiders are defying forces against Queen Naomi's return, okay? Now, deep within the ancient walls of the Ooni of Ife's palace, a quiet but powerful resistance is unfolding. The revered seat of Oduduwa, steeped in tradition and spiritual authority, has become the stage for a dramatic power struggle, one that pits insiders against unseen forces working tirelessly to prevent the return of Queen Naomi. For months, the whisper have grown louder. Elders, chiefs, and devoted followers of the throne murmur about the silent but the undeniable energy shifting within the palace. Some say it is the ancestor, stirring. Others believe it is the weight of divine justice balancing the scale. But one thing is certain, the battle for Queen Naomi's return is far from over. That is what we are hearing, okay? Now, while some powerful figures within the palace remain firmly opposed to the Queen's return, a growing faction of insiders is boldly pushing back. These loyalists, some senior chiefs, palace aides and spiritual custodians have been working behind the scenes, challenging the forces determined to keep her away. According to sources deep within the royal court, the resistance is not just political but deeply spiritual. Many believe that Queen Naomi, known for her prophetic gift, carries a divine mandate that cannot be ignored or suppressed. There are those who fear her influence, her wisdom, and the power she holds beyond the physical realm. A palace source reveal, but the spirit do not lie. The throne recognizes its own, and that is why this battle is becoming more intense, okay? Now, as the power struggle rages, strange and chilling occurrences have gripped the palace. Last night, another high-ranking figure mysteriously fell under the wrath of Iyageatigige. Now, for few days, they said today will be the fourth day. Iyanifa has not been in the palace. And Iyanifa has been inside the groove. They've been doing rituals, everything. They have been inside the groove. They were supposed to come after 3 days. But what we are hearing now is that Iyanifa, I think they are not true. Or some people are saying she came and they went back again. Now, there is another woman that is called Iyageatigige. Iyageatigige is a custodian of, one of the deity, okay? They said is an enigmatic and feared spiritual force believed to be responsible for dispensing divine punishment within the palace, okay? Yes, so this Iyageatigige, they said those days, she used to be like really, really strong, as in a custodian whose spirit is believed to still be living. And so each time she was a custodian to a deity that is inside the palace, and up until now, they believe that the spirit of Iyageatigige is still alive, and so it could be summoned. So what we heard was that when Iyanifa was leaving for the task ahead inside the groove, they said Iyanifa had summoned Iyageatigige to come out and watch over the work that they are doing right there inside the palace, okay? Now, eyewitness claim that a senior chief, okay? Now, in Ile-Ife, there is a woman that is called Iyageatigige, okay? That's her name, Iyageatigige. They said she claims to be an Aje, A-J-E, okay? Now, Aje, she claims like she prides herself as one of the biggest Ajes right there in Ile-Ife. Now, in the interest of those who may not know, I take out time to explain some of these things because it's not everyone who understands it, okay? In the Yoruba traditional belief, particularly within Ile-Ife, one of the most feared and powerful groups associated with witchcraft is the Aje. The Aje are believed to be ancient and powerful supernatural beings, often referred to as witches in Yoruba spiritual tradition. Unlike the Western concept of witches, the Aje are more than just humans, practitioners of magic. They are spiritual forces that can either bless or destroy you, okay? And why are the Aje considered the most wicked, okay? Unmatched power. One, the Aje have control over Aye. Aye is spelled A-Y-E, okay, the physical world, and are known to determine fate, causing prosperity or misfortune. Their powers are believed to be so strong that even kings and princes fear them. Okay, the Aje can manipulate destinies, preventing success, causing barrenness, and even bringing untimely, death to those who cross them. It is said they can eat or spiritually consume people, draining their energy and causing mysterious illness. Okay, they can take the form of animals like owls, cats, and bats to spy or attack their enemies. They can appear as normal women by day, but become powerful spiritual beings at night. Okay. Now, membership into the Aje is secret and often passed down from mother to daughter. They operate in covens, meeting in sacred forests, all the spiritual realm. Okay. Now, in Ile-Ife history, okay, historical influence in Ile-Ife, even the Oduduwa, the legendary founder of Ile-Ife, had to consult Orunmila, the deity of wisdom, to pacify the Aje before he could successfully establish his kingdom. Okay, now, why are we talking about this? Now, this woman called Iyageatigige is said to be one of the strongest Ajes right there in Ile-Ife, and unfortunately for Olori Naomi, she is as she is related. She has some kind of relationship with the royal palace. Okay, she was very old. They said that she is one of those women that have stood so firmly against Queen Naomi's return. You do hear where they say that a small girl cannot stop them from, doing their businesses at night. I don't know if you have heard that phrase before that has to do with Olori Naomi. A small girl cannot stop them from doing their businesses at night. If Naomi will come back to the palace, Naomi should never pray in the palace. And Naomi said, keep your palace, I am not coming. Anything that's going to make me come and not pray, I am not coming, right? They say she is one of those ones who, were working so tirelessly to ensure that Queen Naomi doesn't come. Now, as we are hearing, eyewitness claim that a senior chief, who is this Tani Molo, known for, her opposition to Queen Naomi, collapsed suddenly after a closed-door meeting. Panic swept through the palace as a spiritual leader crumbled to interpret the meaning of the event. Was a mere coincidence, or was it a warning from forces beyond human control? Those who understand the deep mysteries of the spiritual realm believe it is no accident. Now, Iyageatigige is said to be a relentless force that ensures justice prevails, and many now fear that more judgment may be on the way. Now, who is this Iyageatigige? They said that used to be a custodian of a particular deity, and when she passed on. There's this story which, when I'm doing history, one of those days, I think we might revisit it. They said she did not go, that you can invoke her to, bring justice or to guide the palace. And so they said when Iyanifa was leaving, they did all of those rituals and all of that. So apparently this Tani Molo, I don't know what she tried to do, but they said the weight of the crisis now rests heavily on the shoulders of the Ooni of Ife, Ba Adeyeye Onitan, as the custodian of the Yoruba people's spiritual and cultural heritage. He faces an incredible, difficult decision, one that could shape the future of his reign. Does he heed the cause of destiny, allow Queen Naomi return, all does he bow to pressure from those who seek to erase her influence. Sources say the Ooni has been deeply reflective, consulting with both spiritual elders and trusted confidants as he navigates his storm. There is fear in the palace, but there is also conviction. Said a respected elder, the Ooni knows that he stands at a crossroad. He cannot afford to make a decision that will invite the wrath of the gods or lead his throne into chaos. Now, many Yoruba spiritualists and traditionalists believe that Queen Naomi's journey is far from over. To them, the recent events are merely the unfolding of a prophetic destiny, one that no human hand can alter. As tension builds and the palace remain on edge, all eyes are on the Ooni. Will he defy the forces working against his queen, or will fate intervene in ways no one expects? Now, one thing is clear, the silent revolt is gaining momentum, and the echoes of history remind us that when divine justice begin, it works. Nothing can stop it. So basically, this Tani Molo's drop is beginning to let others know that if they can pick her out and zero her to what she is today, right now, others will have to resign, because this is what is happening. Queen Naomi, Ooni of Ife's palace is Queen Naomi's destiny, and she will return in peace. Going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified, speculated information making the rounds on social media, should not be seen as fact.